Wagwanin. It is your boy, Jadam Legendary, and today we're on Freddy Wong. Get prepared to die with one of the nastiest specs I've ever built. Look at this. Why he looks so evil? This is supposed to be the good guy, alright? This is the boy Freddy Wong, man. As we know, the swordsman. Okay, you ain't gotta pull your weapons out then. The swordsman himself. Freddy was an iteration character that I wanted because at the time I had so many subtlety rogues. I'm like, you know what? Let me try something else. And then, thus, my adventure into the combat rogue. He was the first. So starting with subtlety, you know what I'm saying? We got Master of Deception. You know, the typical stuff to keep you nice and healthy in the defense department and high stealth. Assassination, nothing, because you can't afford assassination. All goes to combat. So we got a lot of dodge, improved. If you don't want dodge, you can always go with improved gouge. I'm not the biggest fan of gouge, so I usually don't use it. Especially with a build like this, it's just raw freaking output. More hit rating because you're gonna need it. I prefer to use 2 fast blades for this build because it just, you'll see shortly, alright? Also, you saw the intro. Your boy got some merch now, you know what I'm saying? We out here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Endurance. So you do have some healthy defense, but you just you're lacking the capabilities of a dual vanish. Dual wield specialization for obvious reasons. More offhand damage is better. Sword specialization, which is the biggest thing of this build. If you don't have this, then what the frick are you this build for? You know what I'm saying? Blade flurry is absolutely one of your friends. You can multi-kill people without even trying. Aggression and adrenaline rush. Then we move over to gear. You know what I'm saying? This is vanilla, so gear doesn't matter too much. Overall gear, I mean, you know, you're gonna get what you get because, like I said, this is vanilla. So I forgot to enchant my gear, didn't I? Yes, I did. Oh well. The main thing that's important is trinkets and weapons. After all, this is not Burning Crusade. The gear just ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? Gems and all that. Weapons. Hunger and Cold. That is the big dog fast weapon of vanilla. Okay. This is the sword that'll give you the most off speed. I said off. The most speed and just be brutal. Absolutely disgusting sword. Next is Iblis, Blade of the Fallen Seraph. You know what I'm saying? This is your second hand man. This is your right hand man. I said second hand man. That makes no sense. This is your right hand man. Okay. This is the next best option. Unless you want to go for the usual slow in the main, fast in the offhand, then obviously fast in the main hand, slow in the main hand would be Grestle Dawn, and fast would be Hunger and Cold. But because I prefer 2 fast swords for this build, we go with Hunger and Cold, Seraph. Trinkets, the most important trinkets in the game for this type of build. You already know what the first, you already know what the second one is. It's a classic. It's a cult classic. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about cult clothing by Jadam Legendary. Make sure you check that out. Listen, Hand of Justice. 2% chance on a melee swing to gain 1 extra attack. Now that 2% is amplified thoroughly, because that 2% surprisingly counts on this. So if you get a proc from the sword specialization, it has a chance of proccing Hand of Justice. And then with all the haste you're gonna have with this absolutely gorgeous trinket, you get increased attack speed by 20%, increased attack speed by another 20% from Blade Flurry, and then 30% from Slice and Dice. The haste is through the roof, folks. You know, that's enough talking. I mean, let's get straight into it, you know what I'm saying? Also, if you want, because the attack speed is so high, you can run 2 damage poisons if you want. I wouldn't, just because crippling is so freaking important, but I have done it before, and it's fairly effective. You know what I'm saying? If you could keep that person held. The problem is, if you're fighting like an orc or something, or anyone with high resistance, Shadow Priest and whatnot, and they get a chance to resist, you won't be able to properly slow them down for that possibly bad moment. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you're quick with the hands, right, and you could quickly blind a fool. There's always just that time where someone's a little faster and you get feared out. You know what I'm saying? That could be bad. That could be bad. So I wouldn't advise it. You can, but I wouldn't advise it. I don't know where these fools came from, but About to get up in it. My name is, and I am not in it. Never been in it. I'm falling. How? Sir, don't waste my dang abilities now. Look at that haste. Look at that haste, baby. Holy! That is vicious. Holy! Oh, this fool's still alive? What's going on, baby? You're as good as dead, pal. He said, "Help me." Holy! Should have stayed frozen. Holy! We out here murking people. What I say, man? Oh my god! The haste, man. And what's crazy is you're really not even hitting people that hard, but there's just so many freaking strikes coming out, it's ridiculous. Like when you think about it, right? Gives you a 5% chance to get an extra attack on the same target after dealing damage with your sword. That's both swords. So that's like what? What's the math on that with this much speed? Shoot, I don't know, but it's pretty up there. And you got 2% chance on a melee hit to gain 1 extra attack. Remember, like I said, it procs off of this. So that's up there as well. It is quite the effective spec. Look at this clip right here. This is when I was playing on that one server I got banned on, okay? This is Freddy Wong, as you can see, full D2 with the dual blades from Hakar, or not Hakar, but Zul'Grub. And as you can see, melting people. Melting people. So I don't want nobody to be like, oh, this is only effective because you're wearing a full Brutal Gladiator. No, as you saw in that video, that was 2 years ago against real people. Okay? Not these bots like we're doing now. Those are real people getting annihilated. Alright? This spec is disgusting. I don't be making crap up, y'all. Actually, I do make crap up and then I perfect it. So as I said earlier, the lack of defense is where this spec has slight issues. That being, you know, due to not having preparation or premeditation. You can't always be running up on everybody every time. Now I'm gonna be cleaning my plate every 2 seconds whenever I get a kill, just to show you guys the damage fully. But I'm also going to not clear my cooldowns often to show you guys how it acts without, you know, all blade flurry and all these 3 ready to go. Because obviously that just won't simply be the truth. This has a 5-minute cooldown. This is like 2 minutes, and this is 2 minutes as well. And how you guys are going to get kills without all that. It's an effective spec, like I said, but when you have those 3 ready to go, it's a whole nother ball game, man. And that's what we're going to be showing off here. You guys see exactly what's going on. It works, it does not. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So like I said, okay, don't run from me, sir. Dag with these 3 here, well, this one allows you to just go freaking all out. Saying adrenaline, obviously that increases your energy regeneration by like 100. Yeah, 100. So that allows you to just spam pretty much. Who are you, a chamois? Can I fight you? Is there any rogues around? I attack you, please. I have 1 drug for you. When you pop all that, that second stun off, pop that. Look at that crap. Oh my. Oh yes. Oh my goodness, y'all. Holy. Holy. Oh man, that crap gonna be stuck in my head now. Who this? Watch this, watch this. Now this is a leatherware, so it's gonna be even crazier. I don't know why I'm not just using the keybinds I gave. Freaking lagging. Craphead. You're gonna die, sir. That little potion ain't gonna save you. Come on now. And every time you see that blue thing flash underneath him, that's a proc of the slice. Hold on, let me show you. That is... That is, what am I doing? That is this and your trinket. So every time you see that blue and white flash, the white flash is this. Ooh. Blue flashes this. Sir, can you come inside, please? He said attack with me, then freaking sped out of there. No casting, sir. You're not allowed to do that.
On your guard.
This is disgusting, man. This much ridiculousness should be illegal, man. You know what's crazy? This works perfectly fine in TBC too, because that's where I made this character. This is an after spec. This character was made in TBC like a lot of my characters were. Through that private server I used to play way back in the day. I don't even know if that server still exists, and then after that it was Smolder Forge. Smolder Forge is still up and running, but I don't think there's very many people playing on it. I don't know, I haven't checked, I forgot. I was supposed to, but your boy, I forgot because I started working on that merch. I hate saying merch, but that's what everyone's. You know what I'm saying? I say loot. Man. I gotta clear my cooldowns because my stealth is busted. Ain't letting me go stealth out here. I just cleared that man's cooldowns. Didn't mean to do that. Now, is it efficient to play this spec? For the time being, yes. While you're running around and proccing these, oh man, as you've seen already, it's stupidly efficient. But overall, realistically, you're better off just playing subtlety. But the thing I love about this spec and many other of these weird specs that I make and play is it's just different from playing the typical thing. Don't get me wrong, I freaking love subtlety. That's why I got so many dang subtlety rogues. But when you're playing something that's just oddball like this, it's crazy. It's fun, and people can tell that you're playing some weird spec because your attacks are just coming out different. Look at that, man. That haste is stupid. You can't even see some of the attacks come out. My dang stealth is busted again. Now I want to get on somebody without using the cooldowns, but these fools, oh dear, these fools are not coming out of these big groups. Let me go after this warlock actually, because he about to respawn and he got a decent amount of gear, so he ain't soft. You know what I'm saying? A lot of AQ and next gear on him, so pull up on this fool real quick. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna kill him twice. One, I'm gonna show you with the cooldowns like normal, like we already been doing, popping all the cooldowns, and then one without the cooldowns. I'm not gonna reset my cooldowns. Show you, it's still efficient, but it ain't the same level of as efficiency. You know what I'm saying? Oh crap! I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I ain't been on this guy in a minute. No casting, sir. As you can see, he's clearly not hitting that hard. But because there's so many dang attacks coming out that you're not even able to see because he's just slicing and freaking dicing. Like, look. Oh. Guess we're about to do this test earlier than I wanted. Look how many hits that came out that entire fight. That crap is ridiculous. How many times I hit him within that short amount of time. And they're not even hard hits. As you can see, it's like 130, 120 to 180 damage. A couple of 200 scattered around there. Did I miss him? Shoot, I missed him. Heck, damn it. Yeah, it's not even that hard, but because it's so much, you gotta think of it like a Reckoning Paladin. If you really think about it, when a Reckoning Paladin hits that one time, he's hitting you for that 400 to 500 damage, maybe 600 depending on how whack your gear is and how good his is. That 400 to 600 damage with Seal of Justice, Seal of Righteousness, hitting that 120 to 200 depending on how much spell power he got, how whack or good his gear is. But because it's happening 5 times in such a short amount of time, that's what makes it so devastating. You're sitting there with a full 4,000 health, this paladin pulls up on you and hits you for like 5k. It's like, what the frick just happened to my health? What just happened? You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. It's like the Reckoning Paladin of rogues. That's why I freaking love this crap. It's crazy. But I want to show y'all how the damage is without cooldowns here. Actually, yeah. I don't know if I can do that though. These groups are too big. This is the only problem. They don't get out of these freaking groups. Let me find somebody else. Okay, that happened pretty fast. I found somebody else already. But once again, he in this big old group, so not really much I can do out here. Freaking cats, man. I might have to cheat the system. Alright, let's try it again. Hopefully we don't get hard targeted. We ain't gonna pop nothing though. Except for slice and dice, because we could do that. Actually, that was really dumb. That would never work. I just realized what I just did there. Would not pop slice and dice right after, because he could literally just fear you, and that'd be the end. So let's retry that real quick. I mean, the damage actually, like I said, is not bad. It's just the haste. Missing the haste. As you can see in the little bit we did. Okay, there was so much going on I can't even see my own damage. Alright, let's try it again. I don't know why I popped slice and dice at such a terrible time. You would never do that. That'd be the worst idea possible. Dude, I mean, we always gotta kill healers first, you know what I mean? Actually, hold on, I don't think we can do that yet. We gotta wait till that group come through. Like I said, the damage isn't bad at all. Problem is that haste and lengthy cooldowns. Let's try that again. Go back. For Kalimdor. Like I said, the damage ain't bad. That haste is extremely important though. That haste is big time. I'll show you the difference though. You got all the haste. Actually, I don't think I can show you yet. Oh, duck it. We're going in, baby. Huh? The other fool feared me. I didn't even know there was a second priest. And that Crusader proc. Oh, we ain't even gonna use the cooldowns. We don't need the cooldowns. Wow. Come here, sir. Now we're gonna use the cooldowns. This boy got a lot of armor, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Yo, that blue and that purple thing popping up underneath me. That's the trinket and the what's name going to work. You know what I'm saying? That's them doing what they do. Ouchie. Oh, you gonna die before I do, homie. Oh, they healing the crap out of him. He ain't dying nothing. Oh, I can't attack. Fool put a dang buff on me, that's why. I'm like, why can't I fight? Why isn't he dying? I'm gone, baby. Gone, baby. That was actually a good joint right there. That allowed me to survive. As you can see, there's a sheer difference, you know what I'm saying? So, can you play it normally all the time? Oh, sure, of course. I used to do it all the time. That's why this guy exists. He literally is Freddie Wong. He is the multi-striker, you know what I'm saying? This is the only spec he has ever been in. I've never had him in subtlety. Literally never. But if you're looking for a spec, well, obviously if you click this video, you're not looking for a spec for efficiency. You're looking for a spec for fun. This is definitely one to play because the ridiculousness is there. You know what I'm saying? Seeing all those high damages pop up. Now, if you prefer the slow weapons, you go with a slower weapon in your main hand, or you could go with 2 slow weapons. But that is hurting your proc chance, obviously, because the more swings you're letting out, the more proc possibility. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like the faster weapons. I love seeing all them dang swings come on. I just wish these fools would break up, man. They're not breaking apart, man. Oh, I killed some. Maybe I could find one of them fools lacking. Ain't a dang thing out here. It's deserted. This is the only downside to single player project. They don't break up very well in Warsong Gulch. Although I've never been the biggest fan of Warsong Gulch anyways. Because I only ever really did Warsong Gulch on my rogues. And when you're on a rogue and your group is doing poor, all you get to do is sit back and watch. And you be like, oh man, real fun. Either that or you go out there and get killed a million times with your teammates. But as a rogue, that's not what you do any dang ways. That's not what I do. Shoot, I'm playing a rogue for a reason, ain't I? Snatch this little shaman up right here. I'll snatch this little chamois up. Dead. One of these dang druids, they've been on my neck this whole time. Dead. Look at how many swings are coming out, yo. This is ridiculous. Boy got armor though. Dead. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Look at that. No procs. Still getting multi-strikes, man. Like I said, the procs aren't important. It makes it better, but it's not like super important. Obviously, as you can see, health is still being pulled apart, you know what I'm saying? No problem. On a freaking malware with some pretty decent gear on. I recognize them shoulders, that helmet, and all of them. I'm saying that's AQ stuff, baby. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know what else to talk about. That's about it. I showed y'all the power of the spec, you know what I'm saying? Even showed you a little bit of real deal footage of playing against real players, because I don't want to hear nobody, oh, it's only effective because you're wearing bone sight. Nah. You saw them videos in the beginning. Full D2, Zul'Grub blades, no enchantments, you already know, because I constantly forget about enchantments. You know what I'm saying? The spec is just really a hitter like that. And as you saw in that video, that damage was way lower. Still chopping people down. Light work. Anyways, me your boy, Legendary. I'm out of here. Also, that merch.
Legendary. Legendary.